Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. In today's video we are back in our starter weapon series. We are on the Legionnaire. The runes are unexpected arsenal, weapon expert, and reroll mastery. We're running multicast mastery, critical mastery, vulnerable target, and versatile strength. And then the weapon that we are using on the character, we are looking at Jupiter's Reach just because it gives us the summon infantry and Jupiter Spear. Very strong skill, Jupiter Spear. And then the other skills I really don't like: Purging Slam and Incinerating Spear, but if we get the Corrosive Spear and Piercing Flame with it, it might work out very well. But otherwise we're looking at just maximizing this Jupiter Spear. It's going to carry us throughout the entire run, probably with these two dealing a decent amount of damage as well. So if we get these three skills, we're in a good spot. Shield Bash also pretty good, but we're not going to run Shield Wall, so it's going to fall off. And let's get straight into it, see how well we can do. I think we'll do a lot better than the Elementalist from the other day, but even our Ascension will be really hard to get up and running, because getting all of those pieces is going to be quite taxing, especially when you have to move around so much to collect them. So because they don't auto build the catapults, maybe that's something they can change, like how the Ascension for the Necromancer works. But when you're running like endless modes, catapults are definitely a very strong Ascension, but for cycle 0 and for Overlord cycles, not the greatest one. Because I mean, like, people when they're speed running, they can get to like 3-minute times or 3 minutes and 30 seconds. By that time you probably haven't even built a single catapult, so it's just really lackluster in terms of what the Ascension can do versus some of the others, and just how long it takes to actually build it. Maybe they can increase the amount the actual blueprints drop, just so that you're actually able to go a little bit faster than you can currently go. So I don't know, it's personal preference. I think over time they do land up dropping a lot more as soon as more enemies start to spawn and things like that, but for right now it's looking really bad. Really bad, ladies and gentlemen, really bad. Okay, let's just draw this tower because it's just spawned right by us. That's perfect. Summon infantry, it's got a really long cooldown though. I think they need to buff it a bit. Out of like every summoned unit, I don't think I've ever used this one ever. I'll use Jupiter's Reach, very strong skill with the dazed and all of that, but the summon infantry, it's just really lackluster. I don't know, I think they have too much cooldown on them. Alright, so there's Thrust, not really the skill we're looking for. Also starting off with 55% crit chance. That is terrible. Our dear Legionnaire, he gets really bad stats compared to everyone else. There's Purging Flame, we'll just grab it anyway. We'll grab a Venomous for when we get, Incinerating Spear, perfect. And then we just need to grab Spontaneous, that's beautiful. And then can we reroll and get our, no we can't. Alright, we'll still look for it though, because I think we will be in a good spot if we are able to get it. We're going to increase the cast frequency of our Incinerating Spear, because we do want to get as much of it as possible. Increase our armor for our Shield Bash, and just keep going from there. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I really don't think that the Infernal... Piercing Flame, sorry, not Infernal anything, is going to do too much for us, but let's see how it goes. We did get a plus quantity to our summon inventory as infantry. Yeah, infantry. Gosh. Alright, so we do have a bit of armor at least, so that's good. And we can nearly build one of our catapults, so that's going to give us a lot more melting as well for our, you know, purging... in the piercing flame, purging flame. Alright, let's go build a catapult. First one built. It does, the really nice thing about the catapults though is they do focus on bigger enemies, so the elites as well as the bosses, and then if there aren't any available, then it you know, focuses on other enemies. but at least the game does focus on the bosses and the elites with the Ascension, which is really nice to see. If that was something else that was in there as well, then that really would have made it a no-go for the Ascension completely. I think they would have made the Legionnaire completely irrelevant if that was the case. But here's the next boss fight. Like we've mentioned before, we don't need to kill them quickly, but we just need to summon them quickly, and then once they're all summoned, we can worry about killing them as fast as possible. But killing everything else besides for the bosses is more of a priority than killing the bosses, if that makes sense. But there we go, gonna get more of that. More crit would be fantastic. And then we're still looking for some of those skills. I don't see any. Getting all the negative effects, multicast, damage, area, perfect. Movement speed will be quite nice. And then we're still going there, damage. Cast frequency, I would like some cast frequency for the spear. Jupiter's Reach, sorry, or Jupiter's Spear. Jupiter's Reach is the name of the spear. But I would like some more cast frequency for Jupiter's Spear, so that we can get more dazed out there onto the bosses. But as you can see, much better than the Elementalist, or at least it feels a lot better than the Elementalist. Whether or not the time is better or not, we'll have to see. I will put like a summary of everything at the end of the series on the community tab, just for everyone to see. I don't think we'll do a video on it, it's not really that necessary. Also, I know that we are looking at doing a like a tier list video and things like that in the future still, or I may have done one already because this is pre-recorded series. But we're going to see what we can get going. Next set of bosses have spawned. We've got 10 of the blueprints, well 13 now, so we're going to see what happens over there. Okay, let's go. Cast frequency. We don't actually want cast frequency on Piercing Flame, so I don't know why I did that. Exposed weakness is fantastic to grab over here. There's the corrosive spear, so we can actually get rid of thrust. Let's go there. Expansive, fantastic. Area of effects, fine. More cast frequency, damage, cast frequency there. Get the crits as well. So I think we're in a much better place now. We've got the damage from the corrosive spear as well now. Much better than the thrust. I think it is, at least. But it could be anything. You know, we don't actually know. But I think we're going to have a pretty decent time on the Legionnaire. Not like massively fast like the Beastmaster was, but still half decent time. I think it's going to be, it's definitely under 8 minutes. And it's going to be, it's been an interesting build. I haven't felt like I'm threatened at all like we did with the Elementalist, where we actually ended up dying twice. We definitely are killing things a lot easier. The bosses are dying very, very quickly as well. You can see that's partially just probably because of the purging, the piercing flame and things like that. But let's go and activate our last ascension, or our last catapult. So now we've got even more. Now the enemy can know what it feels like having these boulders tossed at them the entire time. It would be cool if the ascension like got more cast frequency, or even multicast somehow. That would be interesting. Maybe it does, because that looks like a lot of boulders happening over there, not just 5. But maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't actually know. That could be something that we could land up finding out for everyone. But I would need to have to get a hold of the developers for that, because I have absolutely no idea. But it makes sense if it did, but I doubt it does. I think it would be too strong, and if it did. Okay, I would like this as well, so next level we'll just grab that, but it's coming to a close. It's not the fastest time, unfortunately. Although I feel a lot safer than I did when I played with the Elementalist, the time isn't that much better. I really thought it may have gone a lot better, but it didn't. I mean, it's still under 7 minutes, so actually it is a bit better. Alright. Summon... I don't know, I'm always getting like completely bewildered by the fact that how did summon infantry deal more damage than Jupiter's reach? Spear, sorry. So that's pretty insane. I really didn't think they'd be doing a lot of damage. I'm really being surprised by a lot of the things happening in this series. Are really interesting. I thought they were trash. They did the most amount of damage. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.